Hi, I'm Patrick Marcille, a product designer here at WorkOS. Today, I'm really excited to talk to you about our latest feature, Audit Logs. Some of you may have heard the term Audit Logs or Audit Trail before. Maybe you've even used some apps with this feature built in already. But what are audit logs? Unlike other types of logs, audit logs aren't used for troubleshooting errors or recording build output or identifying potential bugs in an application. Audit logs record actors taking various actions on different resources in an app. That data is then used by IT teams for security and compliance. And this ensures that the right people have access to the right things and that any changes to sensitive resources in an app can be closely monitored. Let's look at some real-world examples. If you've used tools like GitHub or PlanetScale before, maybe you've seen the audit log in your organization account. Looking at both of these, you'll see that there are some similarities. Both products show a list of events, and each event has a user or an actor associated with it. Each event also has an action that the actor took, additional metadata like a timestamp or the user's IP address, or maybe it even shows the user's location. Audit logs aren't just for developer tools though. Any app that's adopted by enterprises that requires a certain level of IT compliance will need an audit logging solution. Here you can see both Slack and Microsoft 365 have built audit logs into their products. So whether it's a productivity tool or a developer tool, the audit log requirement by enterprise customers remains the same. To solve this problem, WorkOS is introducing two new concepts. The first is audit logs, which is a set of APIs for ingesting events and exporting events to CSV files. It's also a set of UIs. In the WorkOS dashboard, app developers can get access to audit log information, and in the admin portal, their enterprise customer can also get access to their specific audit log. We're also introducing a new concept called log streams. And log streams is a discrete API specifically for streaming audit log event data to a third-party service like Splunk or Datadog. And audit logs and log streams can be used together or separately. And here's how it works. Let's imagine there are two applications. The first needs end-to-end audit logs. The second has already built their own audit log solution and just needs the ability to stream their audit log events to a third-party service. App 1 would send their audit log event to the WorkOS Audit Log API. It would then get recorded in the WorkOS Log Store, which is a special database for storing audit log events. Those events would then be made available to the app developer in the WorkOS dashboard and their enterprise customer in the WorkOS admin portal. App 2 would send their existing audit log events to the LogStream API. That event data would then be normalized and made available to various third-party services that enterprises are already using to manage their logs. If App 1 also wants to connect their audit log events to a stream and stream them to a third-party service, they can also use the LogStream API to do this. Let's look at what an audit log event actually is, though. An event is comprised of an ID and a timestamp. Additionally, there are objects for the action, which is the actual thing that happened. A user logged in, a resource was edited, something may have been deleted. That's the action. The actor who triggered the event. The target, which could be one or many things associated with the event. This could be a user, a team, a set of users, and context. Context contains additional information about the actor's IP address and their user agent. In this example, you can see that there is an action defined, team.admin created. There's an actor defined, and there are 3 targets, 2 users and 1 team. Additionally, we've recorded the actor's IP address and their user agent in the context object. But what if you wanted to record additional metadata that isn't described here? With WorkOS Audit Logs, you can add custom metadata in the form of key value pairs to the top-level event object, the actor object, and any targets you have defined. With the targets and actor strongly typed, we will ensure that any data that you send gets type checked and validated before it is stored in the log store. And here's how we do that. First, we define an event's action and targets. And this is how we make sure that you're sending the right target types per event. So if a user is joining a team, we make sure that you send user data and team data. Additionally, if you have any custom metadata, you can use our JSON schema editor to ensure that it's type checked and valid. So if you wanted to add a username, for example, on a actor object, we'll make sure that that username is stored as a string. And we really feel that strongly typed data for all events ensures that the audit log contains higher quality data in general. Once you're sending events and they're validated, you'll see them show up in an organization's audit log page in the WorkOS dashboard. From here, you can filter by actor, by action, by target type, or by date range. This data can also be exported to a CSV file. You can also drill down into a single event and view the entire event object. And we've parsed out the most important parts of the metadata so that you have the critical parts of an event at your fingertips. Now I'll hand it over to my colleague Rob Frampton for a demo of how to integrate audit logs into a real app.